Why did you start doing marketing right away?
Well, we did. We tried
Mm,
internally on our own. We had staff just trying to do it. We had another company that set us up with a website and a few other
mm,
things, but it wasn't really uh, successful. So we had a website, we had a staff internally doing some Facebook and social media marketing, but aside from that, there wasn't really that much focus on that. It was more hiring staff and putting some flyers out with our local print shop, and that still exists to this day because that's great. But there wasn't really a focus on it, and we weren't really thinking that we needed the draw that we thought we did. So
mm.
we weren't getting. We thought there were everybody was just there, lots of people available. So there there's lots of people that need care, right? So why would we need to really push it when there's so many people that are calling for help?
Yeah. How did it make you feel now, kind of in hindsight, not having a plan?
Um, Kicking myself now in hindsight, very surprised that once we hired you, and we hired you, was it December, November, end of November,
Hmm.
finished a plan with you.
Yeah.
You presented us with a plan and said, this is how we're going to roll it out. Mid-December, you worked on our website.
Hmm.
And by the end of December, we had people calling us, filling in our forms on our website, and even staff applying on our website. And by mid-January, I think our staff hours went from 6 to 128
That's,
per week.
yeah, 6 hours a week to 120 a week.
Yeah. So it was visible, it was phenomenal, and in hindsight, if we had had you on board at the very beginning, it would have been just awe-inspiring. Like we would have been way ahead of what we had done today. So
I would like to take full credit for it. Maybe there's an edit of the video that where I will say, "Yeah, it was all me." Thanks, Kelly. I don't really. I had a small part in it. I think it helped that we had a plan and we made some quick changes to the website.
yeah,
So it was a lot easier for people to reach out to you and it was more clear what was needed to happen. So I think that helped. I think you guys being around for 2 years started to build some momentum. Other marketing doesn't always seem like it works right away. That stuff will come back to you. I do honestly think that January is a time when people are looking for this too. And it was timely. So I will take the credit. But in my gut, I know that I helped it along and a lot was very timely. You'll see more success in the coming months of the stuff that we're doing,
yeah.
but I never, in the emails, you were so thankful and I was going to take the credit, but I didn't want to like tell you.
It was pretty phenomenal how all of a sudden things just boomed, like it was just there. So yeah, it could have been the flyers, it could have been, but I really there's a resounding. We never got one tick on like an email response for the info at,
Mm,
or so it was great.
yeah.
That for sure.
I'll take a bit of credit. What problems were you trying to solve when you reached out to me to do marketing?
There was a few different issues. One was getting the SEO up
Mm,
and moving. There was another one was trying to get people to enter their email
mhm,
to subscribe for, updates on the house because the house isn't open yet. So we have the care crew as one side. House isn't open yet. So I wanted to have kind of that filter there so that we could get email updates. The other one is having people enter their information like that, general information, needs assessment kind of,
mhm.
that I just sent the other day. So there was a lot of confusion as to on the website itself as to what is what is Care Crew, what is Purple House, what's Bob's Place. There were some people that were sending me notes saying, I don't really understand what your website is trying to do.
Mm.
So that was cleared up very quickly. And then there was the social media side of things too, the marketing and that.
How do you feel now after a couple months of doing marketing?
Confident with the company, confident with where we're going, secure, and looking forward to the future and seeing what you can do with your company and our company and how we can grow it. So, yeah.
Did you feel confident 3 months ago?
No, not at all. I felt very worried that I had all of these staff, beautiful staff that I had hired, and I had nowhere. I was spiraling a bit, and had nowhere to go, and I didn't want to lose them. So it's a good feeling now. So I'm feeling a lot more confident.
I pulled a Hail Mary out of my pocket too. If you remember, we've known each other for like what, not even a year, I guess, because having an office at Thrive.
Yeah.
And then in November, it was, okay, now there's an opportunity to do marketing with you. And you're like, yeah, let's go. And you paid me like 24 hours later. And then 12 hours before our first meeting, you fired me.
I
And
did.
I was like, and I knew where you were coming from. And I was like, let me just talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, you're in a panic right now, and rightfully so. Like, please just let me talk and see where it goes.
Yeah.
And then, 12 hours later, we hopped on the call. I was like, let me just do my presentation. I didn't lie, but I was like, I was confident enough that if I had the conversation with you, that we would continue
I was
on.
scared. I was scared because I could see, I was looking at my books and I could see all this money going out, and there was no revenue stream. Like it was maybe $400 in a couple months, right, coming
Yeah.
in, and I was like, oh my, I'm struggling. So
Yeah.
it was good. It was great.
And I was like, I already did my presentation. Like, let me just do my presentation.
Yeah, it was good. It was worthwhile for sure. Yeah,
I'm glad.
yeah.
What's it been like working with me?
Oh, you're a pain in the ass. No, I'm just joking.
That's the quote from this video.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be, you're a pain in the butt. No, you're fantastic. You give me dedicated time. You book a time, you give me dedicated time and say, leave it with me.
Mm-hmm.
And you're off. And I am an extremely busy person.
Mm-hmm.
So my days are like solid with meetings and reports and stuff. And I don't need to hear from you you're very responsible. You know exactly what you're doing. And you'll chime in every once in a while. I will blow things at you, like little messages and emails, and you're responsive. So you know exactly what I'm looking for. You know how to respond to me, because I'm a little bit wonky that way. I might throw you things and you don't send back, what is this for? You actually respond knowing what I'm looking for. So